Hello guys, my today's topic is more questions on factorization using identities. On page 31, 32 and 33, I have explained almost 9 questions, 9 or 10 questions on factorization using identities. Do watch all the videos on page 31, 32, 33 and might be on 34. I will continue the same topic with different questions so that the whole topic should be clear in your minds. Now come to question number 1. Factorize minus 4w square plus 81. Now we have plus sign and these numbers which are not giving us a very good picture of any ID, but if we take just a small step, then the picture will be very clear. If I write down 81 first and minus 4w square second, then I think it is a representation of left side of ID3, which is written in the reverse form in front of you. Got it? Why I am saying this is giving us a picture? Because this picture would be more clear in next step. Can I write down 81 as 9 square? Because 81 can be written as 9 square. 9 square means 9 multiplied by 9, and 9 into 9 is always equal to 81. 9 nines are 81. When we multiply 9 with 9, we get 81. It means 81 can be written as 9 square minus 4 is a square of 2. We can write down 4 as 2 square. I have written its square already outside, but it does not means that 4 can be written as 2. 4 can be written as 2 square. And this square is over the bracket. Why? Because W has also square. So 2 square, 4 is 2 square, and W square I have written over here 2W whole square. It means this is square of 2 as well as W. And when we will open 2 square, we will get 4 back. So we can get this term back if we open it. This is just a check. We don't want to open it. You should check whether we can get this term back, which we have converted into some other form or not. Okay. Now this is difference. Difference means minus sign. Minus sign always shows difference of two things. So this formula is known as, because of this minus sign, this a square minus b square is equal to a plus b. A minus b is third ID, and third ID is also called as difference of two squares. Minus sign, difference, and two squares are a square and b square. So this formula is known as difference of two squares. Now we have a in this difference of two squares, because minus sign is there, and we had a square and b square. What is a stands for over here? Now a is replaced by 9 and b is replaced by 2w. So we will write down 9 and 2w at the place of a and b, and we will write down this difference of two square, which is now in this form, in the form of two factors. How? This is a, so a plus b, this is b. 9 plus 2w means a plus b, and 9 minus 2w means b, a minus b. Okay. Difference of two squares is giving us what? Factor form. Because this side is given to us, so we will move towards this side. This is the requirement, and we have fulfilled the requirement of the examiner in the form of factors. This is the answer of question number 1. Now come to question number 2. If we have 2 square in all these questions, we will use ID3's reverse form. So keep this form in your mind if I scroll my page upward. Again, in question number 2, there are two squares and minus sign and some numbers with it. So now we will play with the numbers and convert them into some squares so that we can get difference of two squares. 4w square can be written as, now you are wise enough, you have done many questions on this, so we will do it quickly. 4w square can be written as 2w square minus 9 over 25 can be written as 3 over 5k square, because 9 is square of 3 and 25 is square of 5. Now our A is 2w. I have written over here with red just for your convenience. Now our A is 2w and our B is 3 over 5k, and both are with the squares and both are with minus sign in between. It means we have got the form of difference of two squares. Now we are with the appropriate form of difference of two squares. Our A is 2w and our B is 3 over 5k. Now we will write down A plus B and A minus B. Whatever is replacing A and B, we will write those terms over here and we will get the factors. 2w plus 3 over 5k means A plus B, and 2w minus 3 over 5k means A minus B. Two factors. This is the factorized form of question number 2, which is given in this expansion, in this expanded form. Come to question number 3. Again, for your convenience, I have written ID3 over here in front of you, and in rough column, please check for question number 2. I have written over here 4 is equal to 2 square and 9 over 25 is equal to 3 over 5 square. Squares of this is equal to 4 and square of this is equal to 9 over 25. For your convenience, I have written these two so that you can convert your given expressions easily into two squares. Okay. Now, A is 2w, I have written over here, and B is 3 over 5k. Again, I am explaining question number 2. B is equal to 3 over 5k. That is why I have written over here A plus B and A minus B in this form. Now our A is 2w and B is 3 over 5k. Now question number 3. 4 into w plus 1 whole square minus 49. A bit long form, but doesn't matter. Factorize completely and using identities. The same instruction is with the question. We will use appropriate identity to explain and to solve this question, right? Can I write down 4 as 2 square? Because 4 is square of 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is always 4. So I am writing it down over here like this. There is a purpose behind. So 4 will be written as 2 square. W plus 1 is already in the form of square. Minus 49 can be written as 7 square, because 49 is square of 7. You should learn all the perfect. You should learn with the help of tables all the perfect squares. That is 7 sevens are 49, 8 eights are 64, 9 nines are 81, 11 elevens are 121, and so on. Till the table of 20, you should learn all the numbers which are perfect squares of some given number. Okay, like 49 is a perfect square of 7 square. 7 it's square of it's a perfect square of 7. We will not say that it's a perfect square of 7 square. No, that will be it's 7 raised to power 4. No, 49 is a perfect square of 7. Why? Because 7 square gives us 49 back. 7 into 7, 49. Come to the point now. When 2 is under the square, w plus 1 is under the square, can we write down, or can we collect them under one roof? Means under one square, because both are under the square, so we can write them down as 2 into, because 2 is being multiplied with w plus 1. So we will write it down in the same situation as 4 is being multiplied with w plus 1. That is why its form 2 square is automatically, it is also in the form of multiplication. So we will write down 2 square into w plus 1 whole square as 2 into w plus 1 and square at the bracket. It means this is square of 2 as well as this is square of w plus 1. Remember, now we have written them together. Individual squares I have converted into one square, and all the terms which are being multiplied, not adding up or not subtracting, all the terms which are being multiplied and which are under the square, I have written them in this form appropriately. Minus 7 square as it is. Now it's very simple. 2 square is outside. Now whatever is being happened, we will do it. 2, it's very clear, 2 is being multiplied with w plus 1. It's going to be happened. So we will multiply 2 with w plus 1. 2w, because 2 is outside the bracket and we have done these multiplications before. So we will multiply 2 with all the numbers inside the bracket. 2w plus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. We will get this with square. Don't forget to write in square over here. Minus 7 square as it is. Now your A is, come in the rough column. In these two, you have 2 squares. Before rough column, come back. You have 2 squares with a negative sign. Means difference of 2 squares is in front of you, but one term is a longer term and the second is a small term. It consists of further 2 terms, 2w and 2. Now what is our A over here? A is equal to 2w plus 2. This whole term under the square is A. This whole term under the square will be considered as A. And this 7 will be considered as B. I have written over here. So just keep these two things in your mind and write down quickly A plus B and A minus B. What is A? 2w plus 2 is A. What is B? 7. So I have written A plus B in the form of 7. Again 2w plus 2 is A minus 7 is B. So A minus B. I have applied ID over here, A plus B and A minus B. So A is a bit longer term, doesn't matter. Whatever is A, we will pick it up. Whatever is B, we will pick it up. Once we will write down plus sign, once we will write down minus sign, and both the factors in simplified forms are in front of you because 7 plus 2 can be added up. 7 plus 2 is 9 and 2 minus 7 plus 2 minus 7 is minus 5. This would be subtracted because two different signs are there with two numbers. When we have different signs with two numbers, we subtract them and sign of the bigger terms come with the answer. So this is the most simplified form of this question in the form of A plus B and A minus B. Whatever is A, whatever is B, I have told you before. I hope all the explanation is complete and everything would be clear to you. That's all about this video. Guys, if my videos are beneficial for you, do like and subscribe so that you may get notification of my upcoming videos. Thank you very much.